Guests, welcome to the 2017 Commencement. Please take a moment to notice the lighted exit signs located around you. In case of an emergency, please walk to those exits to leave the building to safety. Now, introducing the Associate Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences and the academic officers of the Departments of Anthropology and Geographical Sciences and the May 2017 graduating class. Will the platform party and the class of 2017 please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, the interim chair of the Anthropology Department who will be leading today's ceremony for the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, Dr. Michael Paolisso.
Good afternoon, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, parents, relatives, and friends. Welcome to the University of Maryland, and to our graduating students, congratulations. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, for the Departments of Geographical Sciences and Anthropology. It is our great pleasure this afternoon to honor our graduates. We are holding the ceremony in the University Memorial Chapel, dedicated in 1952 to honor the men and women from the university who lost their lives during the country's wars. The College of Behavioral and Social Sciences is one of 11 colleges and schools on this campus, offering undergraduate, graduate, and professional degrees. The college is proud to award more than 1,600 baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees throughout the college this year. At our ceremony, we will be awarding over 100 degrees. I'm delighted that so many of our students are here, and I welcome you to the ceremony. You have all worked long and hard for this day, and you deserve to relax and celebrate for a little while. But not for too long, because there is important work for you to do. There are many serious issues in the world outside waiting for your attention, and you've been trained in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences and ready to apply yourself to those problems. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the chairs, directors, and student speakers for the academic departments who will be involved later in this ceremony. The deans, the chairs, the directors serve multiple roles. They are faculty members involved in teaching and research. In addition, they provide critical academic leadership. These department chairs and directors are distinguished educational leaders who give of themselves both in service and in teaching, in addition to leading their colleges, departments, and programs. The students have been chosen to represent the graduating classes and will present some reflections on their experiences and thoughts about future paths. Please join me in welcoming them. First, Dr. Wayne Mcintosh, Associate Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Dr. Barnett Pavao-Zuckerman, Director of Graduate Studies in the Department of Anthropology. Dr. Jen Schaffer, Assistant Professor in the Department of Anthropology. Ms. Amber Cohen, Masters of Applied Anthropology student. Dr. Chris Justice, Chair of the Department of Geographical Sciences. Dr. Laishang Sun, Director of Graduate Studies in the Department of Geographical Sciences. Dr. Jack Ma, Director of the Master of Professional Studies in Geospatial Information Science program in the Department of Geographical Sciences. Dr. Ronald Luna, Director of Undergraduate Student Studies in the Department of Geographical Sciences. Ms. Angela Mazur-Gray, Associate Director of the Environmental Science and Policy program. And Ms. Samantha Bingaman, Environmental Science and Policy, Marine and Coastal Management undergraduate student. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Wayne Mcintosh, Associate Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Dr. Mcintosh has served as Associate Chair for the Dean for Graduate of Faculty Affairs in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences since 2009. His research and teaching interests lie in American political institutions with a particular emphasis on law and courts. He has been recognized several times for outstanding teaching and mentorship. In addition, he has successfully completed for external funding with 2 multiple grant awards by the National Science Foundation. Please join me in welcoming Dean Mcintosh.
Thank you, Dr. Paolisso. Graduates, on behalf of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, congratulations. Would you stand? Enough already. Parents, and other family members, and friends, would you stand up? Congratulations to you. Getting to this day has been a team effort for us all. As a teacher, there's no greater satisfaction than seeing your students succeed. Indeed, this day is important for every one of us. Graduates, where has the time gone? Today marks the end of one journey that's taken years of hard work and the beginning of a new one. To arrive here, you successfully balanced the demands of classes, work, family responsibilities, community services, and fun. And so you have every right to be proud. To get here today, you undoubtedly experienced days or weeks that were so challenging, you wondered if you would survive. Our faculty have high expectations, don't they? Through your perseverance and tenacity, you leave here a different person than when you first walked onto the campus several years ago. The changes that now make you so different from when you arrived reflect your experiences here at Maryland and the knowledge and skills that you have gained. The passage of time is often marked by major events in our lives like this one today. But please allow me to highlight some of the other major events that we have witnessed in your time here. The Supreme Court struck down laws defining marriage only as between a man and a woman, clearing the way for marriage equality for all. ISIS became a household term. And just as the phrase Black Lives Matter did, to signify racial tensions in our nation, brought to the surface following senseless and tragic deaths of African Americans. Whatever your politics, no one could argue that the 2016 presidential election, which seemed to last about as long as it took you to complete your degrees, was unique and polarizing. Around the world, we've seen massive population relocations and civil unrest. Climate change and global warming are no longer just scientific predictions, but phenomena we are experiencing in our daily lives. The question I pose to you graduates is how you will navigate the world and make a difference using the skills you've gained here. Now, let the faculty who have been your mentors over the past few years show you through their own examples. The Department of Anthropology has established a record of community outreach throughout Prince George's County and the state. Faculty within the department are calling attention to the unique and complex challenges faced by older black women living with HIV and the special problems faced by immigrant families in our county. They have studied the health effects of fracking in the western part of the state and have informed government policy. Archaeologists in the department continue to bring new insight into the lives of African Americans, among whom was Frederick Douglass, enslaved at Y Plantation on the Eastern Shore. Thanks to your faculty's efforts, our campus now boasts a permanent legacy to Mr. Douglass in Hornbeck Library Plaza. New research, led by the Department of Geographical Sciences, employs satellite imagery to better understand the forest cover loss in the Brazilian Amazon, concluding that despite a general slowdown in deforestation, Brazil remains the largest contributor to natural forest loss among tropical countries. Faculty in the department also contributed to a position paper by an international team of distinguished scientists, including 5 members of the national academies, which argues there are critical variables inadequately applied to current climate models that are used to inform environmental, climate, and economic policies. The faculty are studying the effects of wildfires on biodiversity in the Arctic, working to help improve living standards and enhance social justice in economically marginalized regions like sub-Saharan Africa. To understand movement and mobility in a range of application domains like public health and geospatial intelligence. Our faculty are awesome, aren't they? Your time here is ended, but I wouldn't presume to say you will now go out into the real world. What we study in BSOS is all about the real world. You've debated important issues in your classes, perhaps traveled to other countries to study abroad, participated in research to find meaning in our problems and, of course, find solutions. You've been pushed outside your comfort zone to understand perspectives that you might not have known even existed. Today, we celebrate your achievements as scholar students. You are ready to use your training to explore issues of vital importance to our communities, our country, our world as scholar citizens. Please keep in touch. We look forward to hearing from you and about you. For as alums, you remain a vital and integral part of the university and our success. Beyond that, we know that you will continue to be engaged members of society, using your skills and creativity to expand the frontiers of knowledge. You are a University of Maryland graduate, and your success is the key to our hope for a better tomorrow. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates and your families and friends.
Thank you, Dean Mcintosh, for those fine words. This is the 15th year in which the departments of Anthropology and Geographical Sciences are conducting their graduation ceremonies together. We will be awarding the degrees by department, starting with the Anthropology department and followed by Geographical Sciences. As each department presents its degree, the graduates will be approaching the stage and all will be individually recognized. Some students will be recognized earlier in the process and some later. This is the last step in a long process for many of our students. It is a special day for each of our students, their parents, their relatives, and friends. In order that all graduates and attendees may equally share in the ceremony, it is important that you not leave your seats to approach the stage or greet your graduate. We apologize for this inconvenience, but it is necessary for the public safety and enjoyment of all. Professional pictures will be taken of each student as they cross the stage, and you are welcome to come up to the stage after the ceremony to take pictures with your graduate. Now, on behalf of the Department of Anthropology, I would like to congratulate all graduates. Today is your turn to celebrate and be recognized for your accomplishments. We are proud of you and confident in your future. For almost a year now, I have served as interim chair of the Department of Anthropology. This responsibility has provided me with a new appreciation for what anthropology attempts to accomplish. I am also more convinced than ever that we need the perspectives and tools that anthropology provides in this lightning-faced, increasingly polarized, and globally connected world. This is true whether we are academic professionals, applied anthropologists working in public and private sectors, or individuals who apply, unannounced, the lessons of anthropology in their work and in their communities. The influential anthropologist Ruth Benedict correctly stated that the purpose of anthropology is to make the world safe for human differences. Imagine for a moment a world today safe for human differences. Today's anthropology graduates have studied human differences and found important lessons for us all. They have looked at the multiple and diverse ways that humans combine knowledge, behavior, and institutions to adapt to cultural, social, economic, and ecological changes. They have learned anthropology's core principle that we must be holistic. That is, we should not look at one part of human experience without connecting it to other parts. Anthropologists believe in harnessing the insights and experiences of many worldviews beyond the academy, including those from workers, families, immigrants, senior, youth, and people of every color, race, and gender and national origin. Each of our graduates today knows what anthropology has to offer, and I'm confident that each will put their anthropology to good use. They will help us see our shared human differences, and the world will be just a little bit safer. I want to thank our faculty for their hard work and dedication to making our program a success. In addition to their teaching and research, they provide students with opportunities to participate in unique educational experiences, such as archaeological excavations in Maryland and Pennsylvania, cultural anthropology fieldwork among local, urban, and rural communities. They lead study abroad programs in Ireland and the Amazon, and mentor students in zoo archaeology laboratories. They also supervise honors theses and independent studies. I also want to thank our outstanding and committed department staff who not only keep the trains on the tracks, but also provide invaluable support to the chair, faculty, and students. This year, 2 of our staff were recognized by the campus for their service. Mr. Eric Hansen received the Outstanding Advising and Administration Award, and Ms. Nadine Dangerfield received the Outstanding Coordinator of Graduate Studies Award. Related, our PhD student, Fabio Correa, was awarded the Outstanding Graduate Assistant Award. Congratulations to them all. At this point, I would like to recognize the career of Professor Judith Friedenberg. Professor Friedenberg has taught in our department for close to 25 years and retired at the end of the semester. Throughout her career, she demonstrated an unwavering dedication to the study of the health and aging experiences of immigrants. Thank you, Professor Friedenberg, for your teaching and mentoring and service to the department and university. Anthropology graduates, you are the product of a department with 16 full-time faculty, double the number it was a decade ago. We have also increased the number of professional track faculty and postdoctoral researchers. Our faculty and students apply and receive research funding from the most competitive and important funders, including the National Science Foundation, National Institutes of Health, the Environmental Protection Agency, among others. Our faculty and students are engaged in research that is defining the scope of a 21st century anthropology. Visit our offices and classrooms and you will learn about research on heritage, climate change, post-industrial communities, wildlife conservation, resilience, HIV/AIDS, immigration, migration, health disparities, adaptive strategies, chronic illness, colonial America, Native Americans, and slavery. Graduating undergraduates, you are ready to move on. You have been challenged with new ideas and new ways of seeing the world. It is our hope and expectation that you will apply your anthropology to help address some of the most pressing issues of our time, such as global change, political polarization, healthcare, food security, global migration, and climate change, to mention some of the most important. We are proud of the graduate students who are graduating today. Our PhD program is only 10 years old, but has already accomplished much and is gaining national recognition for training PhDs with a focus on the applied. Our department is also recognized for its Masters of Applied Anthropology program, or MAA. For more than 30 years, this program has been regarded as one of the top 5 applied anthropology programs in the country for training at the master's level. MAA graduates, you have great potential to expand the impact of anthropology in the public and private sectors, and in doing so, you will be helping to redefine anthropology itself. Graduates, I leave you with a quote from the famous anthropologist Margaret Mead, who said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Be that small group of citizens. You are leaving here very different people than when you first came to campus. You have been challenged with new ideas and new ways of seeing the world. I hope you enjoyed your time in anthropology at the University of Maryland, and I hope you use your anthropological toolkit throughout your life's journey." On behalf of the faculty and staff in the Department of Anthropology, we wish you much success in all that you do. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our student speaker, Ms. Amber Cohen, a graduating MAA student. In her studies with us, Amber focused on the importance of heritage to local communities. In addition to her coursework, she worked with faculty on a research project on subsistence fishing in the Potomac and Anacostia rivers, funded by the National Park Service. For this project, she spent many hours interviewing fishermen and observing fishing, all with the goal of understanding the economic and cultural importance of this recreational and subsistence activity to predominantly African American and Hispanic communities. She was also editorial assistant for and published in the International Journal Practicing Anthropology. In addition, she assumed a leadership role in the department as president of Practicing Anthropologists Student Association, PASA. And finally, when she was not in the classroom, in the field, or at her editorial desk, she could be found throwing people around using her brown belt judo skills. Please welcome Ms. Amber Cohen.
Thank you, Dr. Paolisso. Faculty, staff, friends, and family, welcome. To my fellow class of 2017, congratulations. Whether you finished your undergraduate, master's, or doctoral degree, we are all here together to graduate and face the future. Whether for you that is a job, travel, or for some of you another degree. Anthropology graduates, think about when you first knew you wanted to pursue anthropology. For me, it was when I read an ethnography by Seth Lowe on gated communities in my first ever anthropology class. The idea of making the familiar strange and the strange familiar came to life through that book. Really, who thinks much about the everyday issues of where and how people choose to live and the consequences of these living arrangements than social scientists like us? Now, think about what kept you in school. From undergraduate to doctoral students, we all chose to pursue a higher degree in anthropology. We chose to be here. To be honest, any of us could have dropped out at any time. But we didn't. And why? What kept you going, despite the late nights, the multiple assignments, hundreds of pages of reading and writing, and the near mental breakdowns, to get to graduation? Reflect on that reason today as you accept your degree. For me, it was a mixture of who and what. First, my family, who believed that, yes, I would be able to hand in my finals in time, and no, you can't just drop out a few days before graduation. Second, my friends, both here at the university and outside, who not only distracted me from stress, but provided a well-needed structure of support. And finally, the work that we do as anthropologists. We are so lucky, or at least that's what the fishermen out in the field would tell me. They would say, "You get paid for this?" They wish they could get paid to talk about fishing. We have such amazing opportunities as anthropologists because we get paid to talk to people. We get paid to see reality. So what we do is valuable. Don't forget this. The public perception of anthropology might have taken a hit in the last few years. From Florida Governor Rick Scott saying we don't need more anthropologists in Florida, despite his daughter getting a degree in anthropology. Agencies such as the National Park Service, who do hire us, seeing their budgets cut. And the fact that our discipline shows up on almost every 10 majors you shouldn't do in college if you want to make money list. I mean, fair. Most of us are not in the discipline for the money. We would have done finance. We chose anthropology because we wanted to change something about our world. So maybe anthropology won't lead to $1 million salary, but it has made us aware, empathetic, analytical, and prepared for an increasingly globalized world that needs social scientists like us for insights. We need to remember and to assert that our data, our work, and our insights are valuable. So let me tie this into what I want you all to leave here with as you enter the job world. Know your worth and assert the skills you have learned studying anthropology. Undergrads, I was in your shoes 2 years ago. I had no idea where postgrad would take me, and probably neither do you. Maybe some of you have jobs lined up, maybe some of you are going on to another degree, and maybe some of you don't know at all. My only advice is to enjoy the ride, because having plan A to Z is comforting, but life really starts when you embrace the unknown. To my fellow master's students, the past 2 years have been challenging, to say the least, but nothing worth achieving comes easily. We persevered, and through hard work, we are here today. Doctoral students, I'm in awe of you. Congratulations on making it through. And make sure you make everyone call you doctor, whatever your last name is, for at least a few weeks until it gets old, but milk it while you can. Good luck on your future endeavors, everybody. I want to end with some advice from a friend who unfortunately passed away before she could graduate from her social work program. She was 23. A friend of hers posted a video where she gave advice to a group of new social work majors. And I feel this advice fits all of us, standing at the abyss, anxious to see to the other side of where our careers are going to go, of who we will become. She said, "Do something you normally wouldn't do. Throw yourself into a challenge and make the best out of it. Challenge yourself, that's my advice." In the words of my departed friend Erin, go out and take opportunities you might not have thought to take. Be open to the possibility of the unknown. Embrace fear, fight complacency. Take a different path. The skills that you have learned in this program will help you make the best out of it. So congratulations to the class of 2017. I'm so honored to graduate alongside you all, and I wish us all the best for the years to come. Thank you.
Dr. Michael Paolisso will now present the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate graduates for the Department of Anthropology. Will the students who are to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Anthropology and their faculty advisors please stand?
It is my pleasure to announce that the Department of Anthropology has 2 graduates who completed the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Dr. Paolisso, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request that you recognize these graduates who successfully completed all requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Anthropology.
Dr. Pavel Zuckerman, I accept the faculty's recommendation, and I'm pleased to recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Anthropology.
Will the doctoral students and their faculty advisors please approach the platform?
The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Marty Krozan. He will be hooded by Dr. Michael Paolisso, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Megan Springate. She will be hooded by her advisor, Dr. Paul Shackle, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university.
Will the master's graduates in anthropology please stand?
Dr. Paolisso, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request that you recognize these graduates who successfully completed all requirements for the Masters of Applied Anthropology degree.
Dr. Pavel Zuckerman, I accept the faculty's recommendation and am pleased to recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Masters of Applied Anthropology degree.
Will these master's students please approach the platform?
Amber Grace Cohen. Emily Dooley. Sarah Hartgee. Sarah Jean Noe. Scott Oliver. Kaylin Rapport. Hannah Volley.
Will the baccalaureate graduates in anthropology please stand?
Dr. Paolisso, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request that you recognize these graduates who successfully completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Arts degree in anthropology.
Dr. Schaffer, I accept the faculty's recommendation and am pleased to recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for their Bachelor of Arts degree in anthropology.
Will these baccalaureate students please approach the platform?
Rachel Elizabeth Swerin. Mary Catherine Scora. Anika Elahi. Lindsay Nicole Grinder. Carly Michelle Carter. Cheyenne Merkel. Noah McSaddy. Delia Dreher. Maya Elizabeth Kepke. Molly Ann Dana. Thank you. Naomi Joy Harris. Nicholas Richard Spielman. Matthew Thomas McAllister. Charles Howell.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Christopher Justice, Chair of the Department of Geographical Sciences.
So on behalf of the faculty of the Department of Geographical Sciences, I would like to congratulate all our graduates from Geographical Sciences and Environmental Science and Policy. Congratulations. So the last 3 weeks have been exhausting. Completing papers, sitting exams, waiting for grades, filling out forms, going to parties, selling your books, packing your boxes, going to more parties, dealing with the heat, saying goodbye to friends and celebrating with family. And here you are, all dressed up to graduate. It's a beautiful day and you finally have your degree. This is your day for celebration. You've all worked hard to get your degree and some have worked harder than others, and we know that. I'm sure that at some point each of you wondered whether you would ever make it here, and I don't mean the traffic in College Park. So take a moment to congratulate yourself and recognize your own personal achievement and the commitment that it took to get this degree at the University of Maryland. You've taken a lot of classes, and hopefully you've learned a lot of geography. When you started, your parents and friends probably wondering, what is geographical sciences? What's it all about? And they may be still wondering that. But now with your degree completed, you should be able to tell them in excruciating detail. If you can't, what have you been doing here? Simply put, geography for me is about understanding how the world works, and today it seems more of a challenge than ever. And yes, geographers still make maps, not with survey poles and theodolites, as I was taught as an undergraduate last century, but with the data from polar orbiting satellites, geographic information, and GPS systems. Technology is rapidly changing how we live and how we work, and our department is at the forefront of geospatial science. The last time the National Research Council did an assessment of PhD granting universities and geography departments, we ranked number 3 in the nation. So we are proud of you as our graduates, and you can certainly be proud of the department you graduated from. But the valuable lessons you learned in your time here at Maryland have not just been in the classroom. I would say most of those lessons have been outside the classroom. Think of how you've changed since your first day on campus, the friends you had then and those you have now. Some you will lose touch with, and others you will keep for life. And with social media, I guarantee that you will keep your friends for a long time. You might also think for a moment about the people that have helped and supported you through your time here. Your friends and your family and your loved ones, and possibly even your teachers in our department. University in all its aspects is a learning experience, and I think both the students and the faculty would attest to that. So you're about to embark on the next leg of your journey, but now as a geographer with qualifications. Let me encourage you to take what you've learned in the classroom and apply and test these ideas in the world outside of academia, continue your global studies, and travel. Experience geography firsthand and use the concepts and tools you've learned in our department to better understand the world. Make friends with people from different cultures. Find common understanding. Recognize that there are other ways of seeing and doing things, and break down the barriers that separate us. We often think of doing this in an international context, but at this time it seems that we really need to do that right here in our own country. Help others realize that we're all connected and interdependent, and that the choices and decisions we make do have global implications. Be a global citizen, ask questions, recognize the problems, find the solutions, and most of all, have a good time doing it. Congratulations and good luck with your future. It's now my pleasure to introduce the student speaker from Geographical Sciences. Samantha Bingaman is a senior environmental science and policy major with a concentration in marine and coastal management. She's involved largely with sustainability issues on campus, including chairing the Sustainability Fund Review Committee. She also serves as the president of Omicron Delta Kappa and the philanthropy officer of the Residence Hall Association. When Sam is not in one of our labs in Lafrac, she's working as a group fitness instructor in the ERC or training with the Maryland triathlon team. Samantha.
Good afternoon, everybody. Graduates, how are we feeling? Really, how are we feeling? Yeah. Parents, how are we feeling? Yeah. My name is Samantha Bingaman, and I'd first like to thank all those here today, parents, families, friends, the coordinators of today's event, especially Dr. Luna and Amanda Hoffman-Hall, who somehow managed to herd all of us geography kids in the same room at the right time, which is quite an accomplishment. Congratulations as well to all of the fellow graduates, regardless of your department or degree. Relish this day, enjoy the relief, look forward to the future, and as Gary Boulding says, remember that this is the best time to ask for money. When I first began thinking about the best message to deliver in 5 minutes, I decided to reflect a bit on the geography department. What unites us all? What do we care about? A lot of us have one shared goal of leaving our mark, of bettering the community around us, of improving the efficiency of information access and learning. But the specifics of those overarching shared goals are where our differences start to appear, because the geography department is very diverse. We have geography majors monitoring the fine details of ecosystem change. We have GIS majors writing code and deciphering data in XML and ZIP and TIFF and good old KML. We have secondary ed double majors tasked with the job of communicating these important lessons to the next generation. And if you're an environmental science and policy major like me, you're teaching, legislating, and adjudicating a better future for the environment. We are a unique bunch both in practice and purpose, but there is something to which we can all relate. Algorithms, ArcGIS, Python, cartography, geovisualization, and if you don't know what any of those mean, it's fine, I'll explain them in a second. I still don't know everything about them. I still sit in my room wondering what I missed in cartography. Never mind, I still understand it. We all spend years meticulously learning these principles or programs, molding analytical minds, always seeking ways to better interpret the world. But on a day of reflection like today, it's important to step back from our computer screens and look at the incredibly big picture. Luckily, we can enlist the help of several geography tools to help make this incredibly big picture seem incredibly manageable. Incredibly manageable is what we need, especially when we walk through these chapel doors in about 30 minutes? I don't know. First lesson, apply the concept of SQL to your life. For all those that don't know what SQL is, basically it's code for manipulating data. And it's written in a manner so that the analyst has full control over the outcome. We can write the language in a variety of creative ways to get the same outcome, or in a very similar way that can produce extreme differences. Use the concepts of SQL to write your life. When faced with a major decision, look at it this way. How can I write this situation to produce the outcome I want? Are you applying for jobs or more study? Are you moving to a new place? Are you starting a new adventure with someone important in your life? No matter how daunting these milestones might be, always remember the ground rule of SQL. You are in control. The second lesson, use the principles of remote sensing to guide your perspective. Remote sensing, or the process of obtaining and interpreting satellite images, teaches us that there are multiple ways to look at something. For example, to the naked eye, a recently burned forest appears dark, dull, not special. Then we view it through the thermal imaging raster. The area becomes bright, illuminated, signifying heat and energy. Use this approach when you make new connections. Never discount a person because of how they seem on the surface, View them via a new raster and discover how surprised you can be at what lies below the surface. You never know who you will meet and how they will change your life. Conversely, you may even change somebody else's life by viewing them in a way that nobody else has taken the time to do. The third lesson requires us to rewind, and I'm looking for Dr. Yearwood because I'm about to talk to you about you in a second. There you are. Many of us remember Dr. Yearwood and his energetic, he's smiling back there, and his energetic style as he taught us about the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that is the layers of the Earth's profile, or how stalactites hang tight to the cave's wall or ceiling, and how stalagmites might make it there one day, or how the different types of volcanoes are probably the coolest topic to ever be discussed. But there was one amazing topic that still rings clear with me today, as I know it probably resounds with a lot of you in the audience. You must adventure. Dr. Yearwood tells us that whether we first begin in our own backyards or take the chance and jet set across the ocean, there is always something larger to be discovered. You must always walk through life with eyes wide open, taking everything in. Question everything. Never settle for boredom. Expand your boundaries because life can return some pretty amazing experiences if you're willing to accept them. Take this sense of adventure with you even after you've left the maze of computer labs, lecture halls, swivel chairs, and research posters that is LaFrac Hall. You've been equipped with the components essential for life after Maryland. Ensure that you're applying them to create the best map that you can. It will lead you to some pretty unbelievable places. Congratulations and thank you.
Dr. Christopher Justice will now present the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate graduates for the Department of Geographical Sciences.
It's my pleasure to announce that the department has 8 graduates who've completed the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. This is no small achievement for such a small department.
Will the students who are to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Geographical Sciences and their faculty advisors please stand?
Dr. Justice, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request you recognize these graduates who successfully complete all requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Geographical Sciences.
Dr. Sun, I accept the faculty's recommendation. Pleased to recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Geographical Sciences.
Will these doctoral students and their faculty advisors please approach the platform?
The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Anupan Anand. He will be hooted by Dr. Rolf de Beer, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Anthropology. He will be hooded by Doctor of Debaya, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Nathan Robert Birch. He will be hooded by Dr. Marsha Joras, symbolize the significant achievement of reaching the highest degree awarded by the university. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Joanne Valisa Hall. She will be hosted by Dr. Tatiana Lobeta, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university. Congratulations. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Hassan Jackson. He will be hooded by Dr. Stephen Prince, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Nicole Mosey. She will be hooded by Dr. Junior Silver, symbolizing the highest significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university.
Nicole Matzer.
Yeah, sorry. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Catherine Lilia Nakaleba. She will be hooded by Dr. Chris Justice, symbolizing the significant achievement of reaching the highest academic degree awarded by the university. The department is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Jie Zhang. She will be hooded by Dr. Chris Justice, symbolizing significant achievement, reaching the highest academic degree awarded by university.
Will the Masters of Science graduates in Geographical Sciences please stand?
Dr. Justice, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request you recognize these graduate students who successfully complete all requirements for the Master of Science in Geographic Science degree.
Dr. Sun, I accept the faculty's recommendation and pleased to recognize this graduate who has successfully completed all requirements for the Master of Science in Geographical Sciences degree.
Will this master student please approach the platform?
We have one. So, James Gahey Moy.
In the fall of 2007, the Department of Geographical Sciences initiated a degree program aimed at the working professional. The Master of Professional Studies in Geospatial Information Sciences, and we are proud to present today a number of graduates of this program. I now ask the director of the program, Dr. Jack Ma, to introduce the graduates and give their diploma.
Will the Masters of Professional Studies in Geospatial Information Sciences graduates please stand?
Dr. Justice, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request that you recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Master for Professional Studies in Geospatial Information Sciences.
Dr. Ma, accept the faculty's recommendation. Pleased to recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Master of Professional Studies in Geospatial Information Sciences.
Will these master's students please approach the platform?
Matthew Garcia Brooks. Christine Elizabeth Dong. Olivia Esther Franks. Billie Jean Griffith. Alicia Nicole Heckman. John Franklin Keniston. Sean M. LaValle. Christopher Lee Mathers. Doris Ashiokai Norty. Isabel Robert. Damian Rybach. Sandra Patricia Villasus. Nicholas Wong. Brady Lawrence Woods.
In addition to the bachelor's degree in geographical sciences, the department has 3 degrees in environmental science and policy program, in land use, global environmental change, and marine and coastal management. Environmental science and policy is a broadly multidisciplinary undergraduate major, drawing courses and faculty from 20 departments and 3 colleges. Environmental science and policy students are expected to declare a concentration by the end of their 3rd semester in the program, and once they declare their concentration, they move administratively to the college and the department sponsoring the concentration. These students have been advised by a faculty member in their discipline from the Department of Geographical Sciences. Students in these programs will be receiving their degrees with us from Dr. Luna today, and Dr. Luna will be presenting Geographical Sciences graduates, and Ms. Mazur Gray will be presenting Environmental Science and Policy graduates.
Will the baccalaureate graduates from the Department of Geographical Sciences please stand?
Dr. Justice, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty, I request that you recognize these graduates who successfully completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree in Geographical Science, Geospatial Information Science and Computer Cartography, Environmental Science and Policy.
I accept the faculty's recommendation. I'm pleased to recognize first the graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree in Geographical Sciences, Geospatial Information Sciences and Computer Cartography, and then those who have successfully completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree in Environmental Science and Policy.
Will these baccalaureate students please approach the platform?
Abdul Salam Abdullah Jr. Hassan Ajay. Osama Ayed. Olusegun Awe. Oluwatomisin Akinrinade. Crystal Evelyn Alexander. Caroline Dorr Brookman. David Robert Bullen. Zachary Ramesh Burnett. Andrew William Butler. Georgie Santiago Castaneda.
Margaret Catherine Kavanaugh. Laura Ann Seltniks. Shane Colgan. Julian Ba Thuk Do. Jennifer Doan. Grace Evelyn Donahue. Esther Ekanem. Jonathan Bernard Flowers. Madeline Elizabeth Guy. Ryan Joseph Habron. Catherine Haviland. Elliot Charles Hazard. J. Kyle Howard. Kellen Alexander Irby. Benjamin Joseph Johnson. Mark Kevin Jones, Jr. Nam Hee Kim. Rebecca Levine. Esteban Christopher Lopez. Ashlyn Hope McGregor. Nicholas James McCarran. Prentice Daniel McNair. Arthur Moses. Zachary Alex Mostowski. Morgan Brian Mott. Jeremy Ross King Neparent. Savon Daniel Norman. Samuel Oluwatosin Ajaomo. Michael Okwali. Aaron Brooke Passini. Arisa Percival. Sam Powell. Perry Reagan. Jorge Alberto Ramirez. George William Rott. Samantha Kayla Schultz. Juan Camilo Sandoval. Falila Bisala Schwab. Stephen Sexton. Joshua John Shepard. Holden Alexander Smith. Jasmine Patricia Thomas. Alexander Gage Truitt. Bonwi Tangi. John Michael Volker. Garrett Michael Wason. Richard Keith Whitley II. Patrick Scott Wilkerson. Kelly Whitus. Fan Wu. Phoenix Patrice Young. Brandon Zebron. Samantha Elizabeth Bingaman. Rachel Greenspan. Marissa Hill. Taylor Lane Holliday. Julia Keene. Kelsey Monahan. Allison May Radilla. Mary Rose Sheldon. Zachary Brentwood Smith. Andrew Colton Sipe. Zachary Eugene Spencer. Brad Matthew Sweet. Audrey Elizabeth Vogel.
First, thank you very much for everyone who's participated in the ceremony today. Right now, I would like to recognize all graduates who received college and department awards and honors. Would you please stand? If you've received any awards or honors in your department or college, congratulations. Sure, go ahead and stand, you know. Great. Would all graduates from both departments please stand? Let us all congratulate all of you today. Thank you. You can sit down now. Thank you. This platform is not large enough to hold everyone who has played an important role in making this day possible. A special debt of gratitude is owed to the outstanding faculty of this college and to the dedicated staff who have given so much of themselves to the graduates. Our faculty and staff have worked exceptionally hard in changing the university to meet the challenges of providing an outstanding education for our students. They have integrated their research findings into their teaching process. They have designed new curricula and other academic initiatives that have resulted in our attracting the most outstanding students into the baccalaureate and graduate degree programs. At this time, the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences would like to recognize the faculty and staff of Geographical Sciences and Anthropology and ask them to stand and receive the thanks of the graduates and their guests. The parents, partners, and in many cases the children of the graduates take special pride in this occasion. You have shared in the achievements of the graduates in many ways. We invite you to stand while the graduates join me in expressing our appreciation to you. Parents, stand up. As this ceremony comes to an end, on behalf of all members of the departments, I want to extend to all of our graduates our most sincere congratulations. You are a superb class of outstanding students with great credentials. On behalf of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences and the University at Maryland College Park, we wish you success in all your future endeavors. You have accomplished a lot, and we will need you in the future to support us, to bring your children to us, to brag about us, and we look forward to your future evolving relationship with us as alumni with the college and with the university. We look forward to keeping in touch with you. Some brief announcements. The Department of Anthropology will be hosting a reception following the ceremony in Woods Hall, and the Department of Geographical Sciences will also be hosting a reception following the ceremony in Lefrak Hall. Please remain seated in your pews until the platform party and the graduates have recessed down the center to the front door. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Congratulations, and drive safely. Thank you.
Please stand for the recessional of the platform party and the graduates.